Productions. Well, welcome back here. Again, if you cut away with us or if you were cut off, we apologize. We had a malfunction with our computer and had to reset, but we are going to overtime here from Poca, West Virginia, as Nate Vance got a tip in with 20 seconds to go or so to tie the game at 40. Early drove in on the other end and was blocked by Vance trying to get to the basket. Logan inbounded with 3.4 seconds left. Hurley had a desperation heave from the left corner to try and win it, but it missed over the rim, and now we are in extra basketball action. So maybe going to overtime was just the basketball gods' way of saying you definitely needed to finish this one out, folks. As Logan had a 6-point lead with a little less than 2 minutes to go. And Poca able to answer back as Isaac McNeely suddenly caught fire. Hit three free throws and a three-pointer, and now he drives in, and Isaac McNeely has sprung to life at just the right time for the Dots. Logan has held him in check most of the evening, and now he's given Poca back a 2-point lead. It is an 8-0 run for the Dots as Garrett Williamson trapped, gets it over to Early. Early splits two defenders, somehow gets it to go. Unbelievable by David Early yet again. He's got 34 points in this game, even on a bad leg right now. McNeely out at midcourt, drives in, pull-up jumper. McNeely answers back. It could be Early versus McNeely here in this overtime, as McNeely now up to 19 points for the game. He had only 9 points entering the fourth quarter. Williamson, under 3 minutes to go in the first overtime. Gets it to Hayner, now baseline for Early. Early thought about kicking it out, now barrels his way in, and they wave off the basket. He wanted the and one, but he will go to the free throw line, as they're going to get Ethan Payne on the push, and that'll be number 4 on him. This will be a 1-and-1 for David Early. Early tonight, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, as the official trying to wipe whatever sweat and condensation off the ball against the basket, or against the rubber behind the basket support. So now 1-and-1 for Early, and he hits on the first. He's got 35 points now for the evening. Lead down to 1 for Poca. Early with a chance to tie. Ties the game up. He's got 36. 2 pressure-packed free throws there for Early, and we're all even at 44. Now here comes Poca back with it. Can McNeely answer yet again? Gives over to Rittinger. Now Rittinger brings it back out with 2:35 to go. Penetrating in is Jackson. Now over to Vance in the corner. Vance pass out front, almost stolen away by Logan. They thought they might have had it at first, but instead they say it stays with the Poca Dots. So 44 all. Poca in possession. Now get a hold here, it appears, on Slack. And if so, that's going to be team foul number 7, and that's going to put Poca at the line for a 1-and-1. So that'll be the first foul on Aiden Slack, and McNeely, chance now to give Poca the lead back, as McNeely has all 4 of Poca's points. Early has all 4 of Logan's points in overtime, and McNeely gets his 20th point of the game. I'll tell you what, he's done it right here tonight. Even though he wasn't hitting very much from the field, he found a way to get to the free throw line all night long. And McNeely hits on both. He's now 11 of 13 from the charity stripe. 46-44 Poca. Now could it be Early's turn again as Rittinger knocks the ball out of bounds away from Williamson. Now they'll inbound it for Williamson. Williamson takes it over left side. Now finds Early on the low block. Double team by Vance and Payne. And a travel on David Early, it appears, is what they called that, or he stepped on the end line, and that'll give it back over to Poca. Now with a 2-point lead. Poca with the ball with 2:11 to go. And Logan going to apply full court pressure here. They get it into McNeely. Slack guarding him again. He looks cross court, finds Rittinger. Rittinger over to Tony. Now into the corner for Ethan Payne. Payne guarded by Early, and he's in trouble, and he needs a timeout and gets one with 1:57 remaining here in overtime. As Alan Osborne didn't like where the ball got dribbled to that time, but we'll step aside for a break and be back after this as you're watching high school basketball presented by Video Productions.
See a doctor fast? At Logan Regional Medical Center Primary Care Walk-In Clinic, we know your time is valuable. Our new facility is designed to provide patients with the opportunity to walk in and quickly be seen by the doctor without having to make an appointment. We are open Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. at 384 Airport.
46-44, Poca leads it with the ball with 1:57 to play as they inbound it, and quickly they foul Ethan Payne as Early reaches in and commits the foul. That's going to be number 3 on him. And that was done intentionally, so they know how well Poca can work the ball around the perimeter. They feel like Ethan Payne's not the best free throw shooter, so they're going to make him go to the line and show that he can do it, as Payne has not scored yet here tonight and misses the 1-on-1. Rebounded by Early. Logan trails it by 2. Williamson over to the left, 1:47 to go in overtime. Now to Early, top of the key, to Slack, back to Early. He signals Williamson to come near him. Williamson loses it off his foot. Rittinger chasing it down. He'll get there. Now Poca with the ball. Rittinger takes it baseline. He'll lay it up. Misses the layup. And an over-the-back call on Nate Vance. Wow, what a turn of events there. With 1:29 to go, it looked like Poca was going to take a 4-point lead, but instead it's Nate Vance that gets foul number 4. And again, if you're Logan, if you end up losing this game, you're going to chalk up that foul on that 3-pointer by McNeely when you were up by 6 with under 2 minutes to go in the first or fourth quarter. If you're Poca and you lose this game, you're definitely going to chalk that play up as Hayner hits on the first free throw, and right there, just a wide open layup attempt for Rittinger, who's done so much right tonight, but not that time. And we'll see if that comes back to haunt the Polka Dots as Hayner ties the game up. He missed 2 crucial free throws in the fourth quarter, but hits 2 big ones here to knot the game at 46. 1:29 to go in overtime. They get it into the backcourt for McNeely. He'll race into the front court, over to Vance, bobbled it, and travels with it. Vance was able to finish on the left side, but he bobbled the pass, didn't get it on the ground, and it's called for the travel. And now Logan has it back with 1:20 to go. So both teams have played exceptional tonight, but a couple of mistakes here down the stretch on either end could make the difference in this contest. It's Cook, gives it to Hayner. Now to Williamson as we close in on a minute to go in the first overtime. Over to Slack. Now to Hayner, over to Cook. Possession arrow is in Logan's favor as well at this juncture. And 36 points for David Early. Let's see if Logan tries to run this down for the last shot as they did in regulation. They get it over now for Cook. Over to Hayner. Finding Williamson with 40 seconds. Now to Early again. Early, now he takes it inside, picks up his dribble, throws it back out for Williamson. 30 seconds to go in overtime. Back to Early. We'll see how long Logan waits here. Now they're down in territory where they want to try and hold for the last shot if they can. Down to 22 seconds. Early. Maybe going to try and get ahead of steam here, and a timeout going to be called by Logan. We'll keep things here with 17.9 seconds to play in overtime. And again, both teams had their opportunities to perhaps put this game away. As we said, Logan led by 6 with under 2 minutes to go in regulation and saw it slip away. And then Poca, leading by 2, created a turnover, had a wide open layup to go up by 4 with about a minute and a half to go in overtime. Missed that. And now we're back even at 46 all with 17.9 seconds left in overtime. You have to figure, though, if you're Logan, you're going to try and get some sort of clear out here for early. And barring a really strong tackle, a really strong hit here, rather. Again, I got confused with football season looking at Ethan Payne for a second. But barring a lot of contact, you got to figure the refs are going to let things go here and force either side to make a shot to win this game unless it's just egregious. At the end of regulation, Early took it to the basket but was blocked by Nathan Vance out of bounds. And then had a very difficult fadeaway 3 from the left corner that missed over the rim. Let's see how Logan sets it up here. As Vance immediately goes over, they've got Vance and Ethan Payne double teaming David Early. They get it into the backcourt for Williamson. Down to 14 seconds, now to Early. Down to 11 seconds, Payne comes out on him. Now Vance is going to come out as well. Down to 7 seconds, now Early goes to work with 5. Looking for a screen, doesn't have a good look right now with 2 seconds. Early falls to Slack for the win, no good. And we go to double overtime. As Early has to be helped to his feet, but we're going to play a second overtime now here from Poca, West Virginia. We'll be back after this as you are watching high school basketball presented by Video Productions.
See a doctor fast? At Logan Regional Medical Center Primary Care Walk-In Clinic, we know your time is valuable. Our new facility is designed to provide patients with the opportunity to walk in and quickly be seen by the doctor without having to make an appointment. We are open Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. at 384 Airport Road in Chapmanville. For more information, please call 304-239-8090.
Drive home in a show-worthy vehicle with Thornhill and a new Buick, featuring new Auto Show Cash available on select models. That's over $7,000 off 2019 Buick Encore, over $8,000 off 2019 Regal Touareg Sport Wagon, and over $9,000 off 2019 Buick Envision.
Kinzel Law Office is a local firm located at 36 Adams Street in Chapmanville. Rob Kinzel has been practicing law in Logan County for over 15 years and is dedicated to providing quality legal representation.
Start of the second overtime here from Poca, West Virginia. Chris Kibb with you with Cam Strobel, our engineer, as Poca wins the tip. And they have first look here in the second OT as McNeely going to work. Pump fakes, puts up the fadeaway jumper, and McNeely again able to hit. As he stays hot here in the second overtime. He's got 8 points in both overtimes. And Poca with the lead back. Early spins into the paint, goes to the reverse side and hits it as he falls down into the cheerleaders. Oh, these two have been magnificent here this evening. Early now with 38 points. McNeely didn't get going until the fourth quarter, but now has really started to ignite this offense as he and Early going back and forth. McNeely for three, and he hits. This sensational sophomore continues to battle the great David Early shot for shot here in OT. 3 minutes to go in the second overtime. Slack gets it to the right side, now to Hayner. Hayner drives baseline, gets up and under, can't finish, and this is going to foul out either Payne or Vance. And it's going to be Nathan Vance that is fouled out of this ball game. That is number 5 on him. As he gets a round of applause as he goes to the bench here. Alan Osborne, however, has different feelings for him as he comes over. And now it'll be Hayner at the free throw line to shoot 2, and then he ends up converting on the first. Hayner has 5 points now. He's 3 of 5 from the free throw line. A chance to cut this back to a 1-point game. He hits both. Big free throws again by Mitchell Hayner. As Rittinger will inbound, gets it in to McNeely, 51-50 in favor of Poca. McNeely has scored all the points for Poca in OT. Now here's Rittinger. Drives in left side, gets inside early, falls down, nothing called as he misses on the shot. Now a chance here for Logan as Williamson across midcourt. Early calling for the ball. Williamson took it in, now dishes it back out. Early has 38 points, drives in, takes a hard hit, counted, and the foul! Unbelievable again from David Early. He's got 40 points on the evening, and he might have just fouled out another polka dot here. No, they give it to Tony instead. Jackson Tony with his first. And David Early just continues to mesmerize here tonight. He has 40 of Logan's 52 points and a chance to give Logan back a 2-point lead. And Poca led it by 3 just moments ago. Hayner's 2 free throws cut it to 1, and now Early with another and 1 opportunity. In and out on the free throw, rebounded underneath by Ethan Payne. So a 1-point game with 2:15 to go in the second overtime. Rittinger across midcourt, gets it over to Tony. Tony swings it to Rittinger. He'll dribble back out front, closing in on 2 minutes to go in overtime. McNeely gets free, in and out on the 3-point attempt. Early grabs the rebound. Early pushes across midcourt. 1:52 to go. A 1-point Logan lead. It's number 4 Poca against number 5 Logan. As Logan looking for a bit of redemption after losing in the regional final last year here to Poca by 6. Now out front, Cook kicks it over to Slack. Back out front for Early. 1.5 minutes to go. Out of Williamson as Logan's going to work this clock down. They are in the double bonus whenever Poca chooses to foul or if they foul in this situation. Poca still has one more 1-and-1 to go as Logan's committed 8 fouls. Out front, Williamson with 1:15 to go. Now to Early as he'll pause in front of Ethan Payne. Gives it over to Williamson. Gets a screen from Early. Now over to Hayner as we close in on 1 minute to go. And now Logan will call for time with 59.6 seconds to go. We'll keep things here with Logan hanging on by the skin of their teeth as this game has had so many swings since the fourth quarter on. Both teams have had their multitude of opportunities to win this ball game, but other times it's been great plays by either Early or McNeely keeping their team alive. Again, McNeely's second half performance didn't look like it was going to be much here tonight after he had 9 points entering the fourth quarter. But since then scored 6 points in the fourth quarter and has scored 11 in both these overtimes thus far. So 26 points for McNeely, 40 points for David Early on the night. And now you have to figure that Alan Osborne's going to try and draw something up for McNeely on Poca's next possession. I'd figure that's what he's doing in the huddle at the moment. Concerning what they're going to do defensively first, obviously. But it'll be a matter of how long they elect to wait here before fouling Logan, unless they go for the turnover. But if Logan protects the ball, we'll see how long Poca's able to wait before they have to send them to the line, and who they elect to foul in this situation, also very important. As Early keeps it in his hands, gets it over to Hayner. Now to Williamson. Williamson finds Early with 45 seconds left. He'll back it back out against Payne. Goes to work on him. Again, Payne with 4 fouls as well. Finds Williamson, and they'll foul the freshman with 37.3 seconds to play. Garrett Williamson along with Aiden Slack, both of them a part of that state championship Little League team in West Virginia just 3 years ago. They've won conference championships in middle school basketball, middle school football. Now a chance to extend this lead. No good on the first. Williamson has 2 points on the evening as Toby Payne will check back in with his 4 fouls, and Preston Barr goes to the bench. A second free throw for Williamson, and he cans this one. 2-point lead for Logan with 30 seconds to go here in overtime number 2. McNeely thought about a 3 from the corner for a moment. Now spins in on Cook, gets inside, dumps it off to Tony. He'll lay it in. We're all tied up again here in overtime. 20 seconds to go. Could we be heading for triple overtime, or could David Early win it here? He'll drive into the middle, puts up a floater, and Early able to connect. He's got 42 points. Poca looking to inbound. They've got 7 seconds. McNeely's going to go with it with 5 seconds. McNeely steps back, goes for 3. No good. Rebounded by Hayner, and Logan wins it 55-53 in double overtime. Unbelievable finish here from Poca, West Virginia tonight as McNeely tried to go for the 3, but what defense at the end by the Wildcats, not giving him a free look. And Logan able to exact a measure of revenge on the Polka Dots as they hand them their 3rd loss of the season, and Logan wins it by 2. We'll step aside for a break, and when we come back, we'll recap tonight's action here from Poca, West Virginia, as you are watching high school basketball presented by Video Productions.
Think that after an accident, you'll have to pay $500 for your deductible. The truth, at Allstate, you could pay 0. Allstate gives you $100 off your deductible the day you sign up. Then another $100 off every year you don't have an accident. Let the good hands reward your safe driving with a deductible that goes away. Now that you know the truth, are you in good hands?
Save in 2020 here at the home of under 20 grand. Thornhill Mitsubishi. Mirage G4, $11,115. Mirage Hatchback, $12,150. Outlander Sport, $19,874. Let Thornhill put you in a new Mitsubishi for under 20 grand. Jumpstart 2020 in the new ride. Trade up and get more for less at Thornhill Mitsubishi. With over $9,700 off, get in a new 2019 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross for $20,565. And Thornhill is paying top dollar for your trade, so bring us what you got and hit the road in a brand new Mitsubishi.
Do you need to see a doctor fast? At Logan Regional Medical Center Primary Care Walk-In Clinic, we know your time is valuable. Our new facility is designed to provide patients with the opportunity to walk in and quickly be seen by the doctor without having to make an appointment. We are open Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. at 384 Airport Road in Chapmanville. For more information, please call 304-239-8090.
Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services, founded in 1975 by Riley Joe Evans, is a full-service funeral provider, and 2020 makes it 45 years of offering services that respect all faiths, personal preferences, and financial considerations. They're the only funeral home in Boone, Lincoln, and Logan with its own crematory. Contact Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services at 304-855-3232 or visit www.evans-funeral-home.com or like Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services on Facebook to see their updated obituary information.
Well, if we get this again in about 3 or 4 weeks, fans, how happy would you be? Logan wins it in double overtime. Chris Kidd with you, with Cam Strobel, our engineer. Butch Mounts alongside as well, as Logan able to survive the punches by Isaac McNeely and this Polka Dot club, as David Early absolutely goes off tonight despite his leg injury, scoring 42 points in the win over the Dots. As let's look at the final scoring. Again, we mentioned Early finishing with 42, followed by Mitchell Hayner with 6 points, Garrett Williamson with 3, Noah Cook and Jaron Glick each with 2 points on the evening. On the other side for Poca, they were led by Isaac McNeely with 26 points. Then you had Nate Vance with 8 points, Preston Barr with 6 points, Jackson Toney with 7 points, Toby Payne with 4, and Noah Rittinger with 2 points to round out the scoring this evening. Again, just an absolutely virtuoso performance by David Early in order to push his team to victory and to will his team to victory. And he is definitely our player of the game here tonight from Poca High School. Again, he and McNeely just going back and forth throughout that entire fourth quarter and both overtimes was something special to watch. And like we said, it could be Logan, it could be Chapmanville, more than likely. But again, there's a lot of good teams in Logan and Chapmanville section, but one of those two likely going to have to come here in order to get to Charleston. And man, oh man, if that's a preview of what's to come with either one of those teams in either game that we saw between them and Poca, we're going to be in for a very nerve-wracking and very special evening from Poca High School at some point in the near future. Well, again, the Logan Wildcats pick up a huge road win tonight as they knock off the Poca Dots 55-53. So for Butch Mounts and Cam Strobel, I'm Chris Kidd saying so long tonight from Poca High School as you have been watching high school basketball action with us right here on Video.